Alright, and hey there Proxyians, and this is Proxify here, and guys, welcome back to another episode of the Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD Let's Play. If you guys missed out during our last time, we actually entered in here into our final and last dungeon, known as the Sky Keep, and we actually had to move some tiles around and whatnot, and unfortunately we got ourselves a little bit stuck, because if you guys remember, there was this section right up here, which we were having a little bit of some problems with, because we need to grab ourselves the key that is right on over here. Now, I think I figured out on where we need to go, so I kind of made a little bit of a pattern to actually reach ourselves with the key right here. Now, apparently there is going to be an optional boss fight that is going to be in here, or I should say a recommended boss fight that is going to be happening, because we actually have to go and grab ourselves up with this key, or else we won't be able to continue any much further within this place that we have to go and do. So hopefully within this time, within this boss fight, it's just like the same type of fight that we actually had to go and do before within the sand ship when we were battling out Skirvo for the first time. Now this fight should be hopefully a little bit easier if you actually did it, if you actually did accomplish it within your first time around, but it shouldn't really be too bad of a problem. But I'm going to try and do it as best as I can. Now you can actually come over here and actually grab yourself a fairy, so now we are fully ready and healed all the way up so that we can be ready for this recommended mini boss fight that is going to be happening with this guy here. Now, just like from before, just make sure that when you do this fight is that you, that if he tries to go and lunge at you, just kind of just jump back and just make sure that you don't get yourself hit. But for right now, we're just going to kind of just do things a little bit here. Now, whoa, watch out. So now he's going to try and get everything lined up right now onto us. Now, just be careful. He is going to go and set up for the jab there. Now, he is going to ouch. Yeah, I wasn't really too careful when that was going to happen. Oh, okay. He should be good. Now we just actually went and pushed him all the way back. So that's pretty good. So now just keep on doing the same thing over again. Now this time he is going to be a little bit more, a little bit more crazy than from before. Oh, here we go. This could be actually a little bit nicer. There we go. And if I can just lunge him at one more time, and I think we should be good. Now, just like the time with the Skirvo fight, he is going to use his hook, so just watch out for when he actually starts using it. Now, just like from before, oh, there we go, we actually got him this time around, and I think, wow, we actually got him out and finished within our very first attempt. So yeah, just keep on striking him, like to the side or whatever, so that you don't have to worry about getting yourself probed by his laser sword or whatever that's going to be going on from there. But wow, we actually took him out really fast. So yeah, if you knew how to do that before within the Skirvo fight, you really shouldn't be having too much of a problem with that guy. But with all that being said, we can now finally go drop our way down here and pick up ourselves our very first and also last key, which is going to be inside here within the Sky Keep. Now, with all that being said, you should probably go and make sure to pick up on yourselves with some extra arrows while we're at it, because unfortunately for what I'm going to be having a problem with is that our arrow count is kind of low at the moment. But if you can actually go and search around through some of the throughout some of the other different pots, because the sand ship actually does have a lot of arrows to actually go and search for. So if you ever did miss out on some arrows, you can actually go and pick up the arrows within the within that sand ship location spot, which I'm going to do that right now actually to be perfectly reasonable. So if you, I think there's also some pots in here as well, so if you ever do miss out on any arrows or anything, we should be good. So yeah, we got ourselves 12 there. I'm just gonna search for any more extra little pots that I did miss out, but I think I should probably go and head back to the sand ship here a little bit. Well, you know what? Hold on. I think if I go and head in and come back out, I'm pretty certain those pots will actually respawn just like in the past other Zelda games. So I don't think we shouldn't really have too much of a difficult problem with this. But let's just go and push that guy all the way back up to the top like so. And hopefully, with that being said, those pots should be able to come right back. Yes, and we should be able to grab on more of these arrows here. So very nice. And I think that should be reasonable. Yes. So we actually do have 20 of these arrows, which that is very nice. Now let's actually go and head all the way back to our previous moving tile location. Now, this one, all that we have to do here for this one is that we just only have to literally just move one single tile. Now, normally there is other different ways for you to kind of access around here in Sky Keep. I'm going to do it in my own type of way here because it seems like, again guys, this is my first time going through here within the Sky Keep area. So just bear in mind that if I do get lost, then hopefully it's not going to be too much of a worrisome type of problem. But all that we have to do here is just come right on over to this spot, all you have to do is just literally move this guy out of the way and push this guy right on through, and there you go. And that is literally about it, and that will take us right into our first actual location there for what we do need to do for our Triforce type of piece that's going to be going on. Okay, so let's go, and let's use our claw shot once again here, because we can go and head right back down into this section. And we kind of have to do a little bit of some backtracking, but not to worry. At least we get to have a little bit of a nice, good, relaxing break for a little while. Now, this spot that is going to be coming up here is going to be somewhat pretty annoying when we actually do open up this doorway that we're going to be heading on into. Because there's going to be two different moblins that are going to be within that section. And you have to be really careful. Now, the only way that I can only potentially say that you can only knock out these moblins is just literally by just like hanging underneath from like literally the little cliff area, and then just basically hopefully trying to strike them as best as you can. But that's all that I can literally go out and say right now to knock out those heavy armored moblins, because like we're gonna be seeing those guys once again, which I did not really expect for it to happen. Now, let's actually just go ahead right through here, and I believe with all that being said, we should be able to just keep on heading straight up from this path and just head right over to where this other moving tile section is going to be at. And there we go. And now we are finished. There we go. Didn't have to go and really worry about having to repeat with that little section anymore, but we're all good. So yeah, so if we make it right on into this spot, open up this doorway right here, and let's go and take care of some heavy armor moblins. No, this is just gonna be great. Now, just don't get poked. If you do get poked by these moblins, you will actually take damage, but you won't take fall damage though, which that's pretty nice. So if I can try and stay alive without having to be around like this here. Oh god, ouch. Well, yeah, I did get myself poked, unfortunately. Yeah, you just have to just try and strike their backs, and you have to just try and just do it as best as you can. I don't really have any other type of way to get around with this guy here, but that is just going to be annoying. And having two of these guys, it just makes things just even worse within this spot, because like I'm not a big fan of these guys at all whatsoever. Now, if I could try and get back around here into this guy and then just kind of just get some hits off on him. Whoa, just be really careful. If I can hang down here, that would be really nice if I can. I just want to hang down if I can. And these guys are just literally right in my way. Oh my god. Okay, you know what? I'll just see you guys in a little bit when I go and take care of these moblins. Alright, there we go, guys. Knocked out those two annoying pesky moblins, or I should say heavy armored moblins, because those guys are just a pain in the neck. Like, you can throw bombs at them, you can try to do a claw shot and try to see if you can pull apart their shield, but it's just not going to ever happen. But this is where things start to get a little bit more tricky, and you just have to be very, very, very cautious coming into here, because we got ourselves a big old fight with a whole bunch of these moblins that are around here. So just make sure that you go and just literally snipe all of these guys that are coming from the different sides here, because you want to make sure that you take out on all the different bottom guys that are good, or well, not take care of the bottom guys, but take care of the ones that are going to be they're going to try and shoot the arrows at you, because they are not going to be fun at all. Alright, now just be careful. Ouch. Okay, now I do see that there is another guy that's somewhere up here. Oh, there you are. Hey, I got you now. Now, I think all we have left right now is just going to literally just be the skeletons that are going to be here. Now, just make sure that you actually have some bombs and just kind of place them right underneath from them and just throw a bomb at them right there. And they should be able to just wake up. And if you can get them right at the moment... Oh, what? Hey. Alright, well, I think what we're going to do is just kind of just do a little bit of a strike with him. Okay, there we go, just watch out. There we go, and that should just be able to just go and take him out. Not too shabby. And then there should just be another one that should be right here. Now, I guess I could try to throw a bomb at this guy here, but we'll try our best. Hey, man, do you mind getting to the bomb if you can, please? Please, get to the bomb. Oh, nice, there we go. We're taking care of him. Nice, and he's already done and finished with. Hey, there we go. That's how we get it done. Alright, nice. So this door should now finally be open to us. Is this finally going to give us the Triforce piece that I do need? Oh god, and we actually have another guy, another optional boss guy, and this time it's going to be with the annoying four-armed skeleton guy out here once more. This is just great. One guy that I wasn't really expecting for us to go and fight with, but we've already done this before. Oh, we got some of his buddies as well too in the process. So now this is going to make things a little bit more difficult than what it was from the last time. All right, whoa! Watch out! Watch out! Whoa! Watch out again! Okay, just keep on striking him upwards like this, and I think we should be okay for the time being. Nice. So now he's going to get aggravated, and now he's going to start with 4. Thank you. Yes. Finally finished. Oh my god, that was like the most insane fight right there. He actually took a little bit more hits than the first time around, I have to say, because like originally from before, like I would just keep on striking for a little bit, and then he would start to get a little bit more aggravated until I started to like wear out on him. But there we go. So now we got ourselves this section where we actually saw this symbol before during the time of Fair and Woods. So wonder what this is going to be all about. So Master Prox, you have reached a mark. Offer your sword to it. And if you do this, I'll calculate a high probability that you will be shown the way to the part of the Triforce. Awesome. So let's go and do that here. Well, let's go and open up this guy first. Get ourselves a little bit of an extra way to get ourselves out of here. Well, let's ready our sword and let's thrust it down. Oh yeah. There we go. First Triforce piece is going to be activated here, but whoa, what is this? Whoa, this is a little bit like what the Silent Run was all about, but hey, there we go. First Triforce, the Courage, has been completed, so just 2 more pieces to go, and that is really awesome. Okay, wow, and within 13 minutes, well, technically it wouldn't really be 13 minutes within this video because I am going to be cutting out that heavy armor moblin fight and also going in with that annoying heavy armored Stealthos fight as well too. That was also pretty annoying as well. But so yeah, unfortunately this door is completely locked. We cannot go and do anything about it, but hey, at least we got ourselves our first one that is finished and done with here. Now I guess what's going to happen is that I guess we have to go and reach on back to our next moving tile section because I'm not really too entirely certain on what is going to be literally happening from this point on. I think I may probably have to cut out on this part here, and I'll see you guys when I go and literally try to figure out on how we need to go and reach into, I guess, this part of this area right now, because I have literally no idea on how that is actually going to be working around. I guess I could move this guy over to you know what, I'll just see you guys in just a little bit. Alright guys, so I am back, and I think I figured out on how we need to go and access into our next Triforce location, which that's going to be right around in this location here. Now, it seems like we don't really have to go and worry about having to worry about any other type of locked doors anymore than it has to be, because that was just our one and final small key. But we do actually have this place that we have to be really careful about, because this is where all the sand is going to be located at. So let's just go and get ourselves on out of here. And let me just see exactly where we're at right now. If I open up this door, will this take us right back to where we originally are trying to be heading off over to? I just want to make sure. Yeah, okay. I think we're doing pretty good so far. Okay, awesome. So let's go and jump all the way back down, and I think we should be good. And oh yeah, and I guess I could go and tell you guys about well, I guess what has been happening in my life so far, while we're just kind of just walking back from room to room and so forth and so forth. But literally, so what has literally been happening is that if you guys remember from before, I did actually have my GameCube that was having a little bit of some problems. But me and my dad are actually gonna be fixing out on it, hopefully next week or so, and maybe we can fix out on the problem to hopefully basically boot up the GameCube once again. But let me just see here. Yes, I think all we have to do now is just head right through this side, I think. Yeah, I think this should be the correct way, hopefully. But I did get myself a special screwdriver to actually open up the GameCube itself, because unfortunately you can't really go and find that like anywhere around here. Now, this is actually a whole new, brand new other area, I think. I don't know if we've been to from here from before, but let's just go and check this out. Huh. This seems a little bit interesting. I think I have been throughout here, because I think, if you guys don't know, I actually did do some off-record type of stuff, and unfortunately I don't think you guys could see the little cutscene with Fi going to explain that there is supposed to be another part of this section that is here that we have to go and kind of worry about. You see that we actually have a claw shot section, but unfortunately we need to go and press on a button that's somewhere around here, and I don't really see that on what we need to do. Now there is this section right on over here, and I don't think we'll be able to go and reach on over here to this place, because if we actually do go and head on all the way down into this part, you got like this big huge long type of column shape that's up here, and I think there's also another one of these as well too, and unfortunately we can't really go and head all the way up there unless if I can like try and throw it, or maybe like kind of roll this thing to the actual destination itself, but oh, that's just not gonna work. So I think for what we do need to do here, guys, is that if we actually come across into this section right here, you just place this guy right down below, and apparently there's actually going to be a an arrow spot that we can actually go and hit, and that should actually hopefully be able to unlock. No, I'm gonna fall into the sand. Oh, I ran out of stamina juice. Dang it! Oh, come on, Link. You could have ran a little bit faster than that. But yeah, there should be some arrows that you can actually be able to go and pick up if you ever do miss out on any. I've already used up quite a bit of mine, but all we have to do right now is just go and set this up, hit this guy directly right into the eyeball, open up the gate that's going to be there, and we can go and continue moving a little bit further throughout this way. Now, I'm not really too entirely certain if we do need... wait, hold on. Ah! Run back, run back, run back! Okay. Whew. Yeah, unfortunately, trying to run into the sand is not going to be all that too great. If I can get up there, yes. Phew. Jeez, I survived again. I should probably just bring this guy here just in case. Okay, there we go. Is that going to help us now? Ah, okay. Here we go. So I guess I was doing something a little bit wrong here, guys, and that was, unfortunately, I was bringing in inside the actual time shift orb itself. But all that we have to do right now is that do not bring inside the time shift orb, or else you're not going to be able to go and hit this guy directly into the spot that you do want to do. But there we go. So now that we'll actually be able to go open up the actual gateway that we do actually need to go and head on over to there. Now we can actually go and bring up the time shift orb once again, and now we can go and follow all the way back to our next destination on where we do need to go, which that's all the way up there now. I guess we'll just leave it right there, I guess. Alright, so I guess what I'm going to do here, guys, is that for this little segment, is that I'm actually going to put the time shift orb actually underneath the actual doorway itself, so that I can actually be able to go and hop on into the next doorway location that's just right there. So, with all that being said, hopefully this time around we can actually be able to go and pick up our next Triforce piece. That should be very helpful to us. Yes, and there we go, and just latch it on down. And I know that I believe we've seen this symbol before, I think during our time in the Elden Volcano, I think. Or it could be the other one, and I could be wrong, but let's go and pick up ourselves the Triforce of Wisdom. Yes, just only one more to go, of course, and that is what we're going to be having to do within the next episode. Unfortunately, this episode is going to be going on for way too long for what it has to be, because I was getting myself a little bit too screwed over about what I was trying to do within this section, but hopefully this time we don't get ourselves a little bit too lost within our last type of Triforce piece, which that is actually located right in this section. So how in the heck are we going to be able to do that? Well, I guess we'll have to find that out next time on our Let's Play of Legends of the Skyward Sword. So I'll see you guys then, and peace.